Hope everybody's doing okay tonight. This is my third stream here on YouTube, so hopefully it'll go pretty well. We shall see. And my camera is frozen, as per usual. Give me 1 second. You know, I'm just not having any luck with this thing. Ever since I got the new camera, I've had zero luck with this one. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'll be right back. Okay, let's try this one last time. I unplugged it, plugged it back in, and activate. Okay, we'll see if it freezes up. Sorry about that again. Welcome to the stream. Like I said, this is my third stream on YouTube, so hopefully that will go pretty well. Looks like everything's in sync for right now. But if there's any problems, any sound issues, anything like that, feel free to hit me up in the chat and we will go from there. I think I have everything where it's supposed to be. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, my name's Bear NPC. I talk about D&D, LARP stuff, all that good stuff. And today, normally I play Minecraft on Mondays. But I took a bit of a hiatus from gaming altogether, and I started back on my streams last Friday. I was talking about LARP stuff, and today I got this, which hopefully you guys can see. It's a beautiful cover, the Wild Beyond the Witchlight, the new adventure module by Wizards of the Coast. And I've been looking through it most of the evening, off and on. So far, I'm pretty impressed with it. So if anybody has any questions in regards to the module itself, feel free to ask away. I did look over the player-based stuff first, which has the 2 new races that are in addition. The Herringon and the Fairy. The Herringon is very, very cool. I am glad that they made the changes that they did from the playtest version. The Fairy is okay. The fact that you have flight and it is based on your walking speed, I actually really like that particular wording. Because if you have spells that increase your walking speed, or you're a monk or anything like that, then yes, you can be bunny people. They're amazing. So the cool part about the Herringon is you can be medium or small size. You get to choose. Your walking speed is 30 feet, which I know doesn't sound that great. But next ability is Hair Trigger. You can add your proficiency bonus to your initiative rolls. So if you already have a very high dex, or if you don't and you are used to playing a class that doesn't have a dex or a proficiency bonus, or doesn't have an initiative bonus, then you got a lot of extra, which is awesome. There's Lucky Footwork. You add a D4 to any failed dexterity saving throw, but you can use your reaction, and it might make it so that you pass that. And then Rabbit Hop, as a bonus action, you can jump a number of feet equal to 5 times your proficiency bonus without provoking opportunity attacks. You can use this trait only if your speed is greater than 0, and you can use it a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus. And you get them back on a long rest. So, yeah, super cool. super, super cool. The fairies, you are small, walking speed of 30 feet, you know Druidcraft, Fairy Fire, Enlarge, Reduce. You get to choose what your spell bonus is for that, and you have Flight, as long as you aren't wearing medium or heavy armor. So, not as good, but super cool. They have a couple new backgrounds, which backgrounds are fairly useless unless you really play it up, which is the way you should do it. But most people, custom make their own backgrounds and whatnot. Yeah, but looking over the adventure so far, I really like everything. I had to get past the thought process of I was kind of angry at the adventure to begin with, because in WoW there's the Fae Carnival, there's the whole ICP Dark Carnival stuff. It seems like the carnival aspect has been overdone a lot. And so I was not really pleased with the thought process of using that as a way to get involved with the Feywild. Even though it is a cliche, I think it's very, very overdone. But that being said, what they've done with the carnival aspects, the carnival games and whatnot, they did a really nice job with it. I really have to say. They filled out the sections very, very nicely with the different games and whatnot. And here is a picture of the carnival itself. So there is a fold out map at the back of the adventure. I'm not going to go too deep into this, just in case I decide to run it at some point. But they have a bunch of different rides. They have a bunch of different characters that, take care of things. There are a number of puzzles. There are a number of games. There's a little bit of sleuthing involved in the first chapter. And overall, it's just very, very, very cool. Little bunny alicorn, I think. Almirage. Ring toss. Super cute. Snail races. Very appropriate. So basically they have a whole setup in regards to the actual carnival, the carnival games and whatnot. It's super neat. I really like it. But then that leads into the Feywild stuff. And basically you travel to the Feywild in the second chapter, and you get to go through 3 separate domains of the Feywild, and you can do different side quests and whatnot there. But how they've really played it off is very, very good. They get into some of the court aspects, not a ton. They get into a bunch of the hag background and stuff. They bring in a bunch of mundane creatures as well as fey creatures, which is super cool. I really like the traveling in a balloon. It feels very much like the Wizard of Oz. So they did a good job of pulling a bunch of different Easter eggs from different areas into this book. A number of the creatures are very neat. Lots of puzzles. And I think the best thing that I've found so far is that in the game itself, it's not necessary to fight anything. You can play through pretty much everything, and through RP and being smart about things, you can make your way through. One thing that I totally have to show off, for those of you that love Displacer Beasts as much as most of us in my group, there's Displacer Beast Kitten. It's so cute. Super cool. But yeah, lots of the stuff feels like it comes from different sources, and they're just making their own play on it. But for the most part, they've done it pretty well. It seems like they've played on most of the different tropes in the Feywild. It looks like they have a number of giants in here. They have the hags, like I had previously said. There are some goblins in here. Looks like some marionettes. Yeah. You want the Displacer Beast? I know. Ooh. I just saw a magic word for me. But I will keep that hidden away. But also, another great thing that they haven't done for a while, they have Appendix back in the book. So they have a magic item appendix, which I'm not going to show off because it gives away some of the stuff. There's a factions list in Appendix B, which is basically a bunch of the monsters and characters and whatnot. And if you played older versions of Dungeons and Dragons, they have a number of older characters, some of which people from 1st and 2nd and 3rd edition will remember. In particular, one that I used previously in my last campaign, Warduke, has a new reprint of his stats and abilities, which is super cool. Kellic. Who else? Zargash, a worshipper of Orcus. But they have a bunch of characters. Strongheart. I think I remember Strongheart previously. I might be wrong. But yeah, super cool. Super cool. And then in the creature Appendix C, they have a bunch of new and reused creatures. Darklings, Bullywugs, Herringons as enemies, giant snails, giant dragonflies, Quicklings. Not that any of my players know anything about Quicklings. Red caps. And then they have cards at the end for how you're role-playing things, and a story tracker for tracking your use through the book. So, super cool. Definitely super cool. If anybody has any questions on that, I can feel free and go and look at anything in particular. But the next thing I kind of wanted to look at, I have a bunch of Kickstarters that I've been currently going through. Let's go ahead and change to that. And I'm just trying to get some updates on some of the Kickstarters that have been going on. So, let's take a look here. So, the Legend of Vox Machina Kickstarter for the animated series. Apparently, they're doing stuff at New York Comic Con, the virtual version of it. They're going to be showing a sneak peek of the actual show. So, hopefully, we are getting close to it. As you can see, let's check the campaign, because it was supposed to be done by May of 2020. You can tell it's running a little bit late, but then again, everything else is. So currently still okay with all that. They sent out a bunch of their stuff for this Kickstarter, so we're just waiting on the show and I can't wait for that. Next off, I got Kingdoms and Warfare. The PDF is out. It's very good, but I don't enjoy reading necessarily the PDFs of books. I want the physical copy. I like having the PDF if I need to search for something quick. So I want the physical copy in my hand. But currently they are printing in the US, and it won't be until January or February. Kind of bummed by that, but not their fault. There's a lot of paper issues going on, so I don't really blame them, and they're okay in my book, at least for now. Next, we have the Blacklist Miniatures Fantasy Series 1. Larry and I have been waiting on this Kickstarter for quite a while. Let's see. Campaign itself was supposed to be done in December of 2020. We're getting very, very close to it being a year late. The miniatures in it are very, very cool. And there are a lot of them, and it was a fairly cheap price. The other thing is that, you know, they've been painted, and they've been every other country has kind of got theirs except for the US and I think Europe. Let me check, go back to the updates. Yeah, see, Australia got all theirs, Europe got all theirs, Asia got all theirs, and we're basically waiting for UK, which is delivering now. Waiting and waiting and waiting, yep. And the US, I think 6 of the containers have arrived by now, but they're waiting on like 4 more. So, super bummed. I got an email that they're opening up another Kickstarter here in the next couple weeks, and I absolutely refuse to back any of their other stuff until these arrive and the Series 2 arrives, which I have farther on down the line here. Ultimate Bestiary Minis, they are not due out for quite a while yet. Let me see. We got October of 2021. So they are delayed until next year at least. But that's okay. I mean, they're only off their time right now by a month, which isn't bad. And I like Nord game stuff. So I'm hoping. Titancraft. They just went live with their monster 3D printed program. So I have a free, well, not a free, I backed a giant miniature for that, and so I'm just deciding what kind of monstrosity I want to make. Probably a beholder, because that'll be fun. But we'll see. But they are ready to go now with their Kickstarter, which is great. Super excited on that. Grim Hollow, they're shipping out stuff in the next 2 to 3 weeks, and that's for the player's guide, and if you ordered any of their previous stuff on that. Super excited for these books. It's very, very dark fantasy, and my third my campaign that I am running now is very, very much Darkest Timeline Go. So I can't wait for these 2 books to come in the next 2 weeks or so. The Immersive Battle Atlas. I bought the custom beholder, would be fairly awesome. I agree. I had bought the first Battle Atlas from Tanner and his Yarrow Studios. It's neat. It's very, very big. It's kind of unwieldy. But the 3 Battle Atlases that came in this Kickstarter are based off of Planescapes, Dungeons, and Frozen Wastes. And instead of being actually a book, these are all cases that you can pull the maps out and unfold them. So I think I'm going to get a lot more use out of those instead of the other book. Those have gone to print now, so they're finishing up. It was supposed to be in April, but they've been pretty good at telling us, what problems they've been having. So I'm okay with them so far. Next, we have Dangerous Destinations. I've been kind of bummed out that we haven't got more from Nord Games in regards to this campaign. But their previous work on, what was it? It's basically a town builder. I used that for a couple different things, and I really like the way that pans out, and I'm going to be using it a lot more whenever the characters venture out into the other continent, if we get that far. So looking forward to that, but kind of upset with how everything is panned out. But their estimated delivery is now in February of 2022. Next is Dungeon Alchemist. It looks neat. Whenever I thought we were going to be playing from home, I decided to back this, and now that we're not playing from home currently, not as much use for it, but if I decide to ever go virtual tabletop, I think it'll be useful, and it was a pretty cheap add-on. And basically all the rooms are procedurally generated. You just draw out the size room you want, and it'll automatically fill the rooms, which is very cool. The Blacklist Games Second Fantasy miniatures, which we are going to be waiting ages on. Yet again, super cool looking miniatures. They have a whole bunch of miniatures involved in it. 218 minis for $75. Totally worth it. Have a bunch of PCs, have a bunch of monsters. They do translucent stuff and whatnot. And the sculpts looked really good, and I've seen the painted versions, but very, very disappointed that in the time frame. This one's currently estimated to deliver in May of 2022. I super hope they can hold to that, but we shall see. The RPG side quest decks. I got all the PDFs for these, and everything is going to print now. Super neat. Great if you want message boards or side jobs or things like that. Very, very much looking forward to using these more and more. We'll see how that goes. Next, we have the Grim Hollow Monster Grimoire. Yet again, super dark fantasy stuff. Very much looking forward to it. But this one isn't due for quite a while, May 2022. So I'm not too upset with this. We'll see how things continue on that. Worlds of WebDM, the Weird Wastelands. This is basically kind of like their almost like a Planescape kind of feel to the book that they want to work on. I really wanted to support these guys. They have a bunch of great content that I really, really like. I'm more a fan of Ted from Nerd Immersion because he just tells it like it is and leaves it at that. He doesn't have really... There's not a lot of theatrics to it, and WebDM has started to build up the theatrics on their stuff, but it's not so much as other people. And I really like their thought process and their style. So we'll see how this goes. Super excited to see where it goes. But yet again, this one isn't due for quite a while. December of 2022. So we got some time on that. Zombie Orpheus stuff. Super cool. They made a card game and a role-playing game. I just backed the card game. I've backed some of their previous items before, but I'm just very excited to see how the card game goes. Anybody that's watched The Gamers or any of their other content, I highly suggest checking that out. The Herbalist Primer. I'm planning on using this more for LARP stuff, but I really like the idea. It is game system agnostic, so you can use it for whatever. It's not specifically 5th edition based, but you can use it with whatever games you want. 3 days to go left on this. It looks like a very pretty book. Hit a lot of its stretch goals. So they have posters and notebooks and adventures, ideas and flashcards and all that kind of stuff. Super cool. I really like the thought process of this book, and we'll see how it turns out. The Dirt Cheap Dungeons, I took part in their first Kickstarter. I bought a bunch of their first Kickstarter, their dungeon walls and whatnot. So now they have these caverns. So you can see they use the clips from the previous system. But as you go, you put it on actual game mats, and then you can build out your caverns as you want. And they put like some false grass in between the walls so you can tell what is where. And not only that, but it's going to come with some terrain stuff. So like skulls and bones and pillars and stalagmites. Super cool. And then in addition to that, they have terrain sets. So they have these hills, and you can stack them. So you can put a small keep on top. They'll have logs and boulders and other kind of stuff there. But you can see they stack up the different terrain, so you can have characters stand on top of them or not. They'll have the 3 different colors. And then in addition, they're going to have stretch goals for longer cavern walls, dirt ramps, waterways, lava, obelisks, rock bridges, that kind of stuff. So very, very cool. I highly suggest their stuff. It's very good quality for a decent price. 2 more left. One's not a Kickstarter though. Valda's Spire of Secrets. Now, Nerd Immersion suggested this one. It has 10 days left to go. So I checked it out. It has all kinds of cool new stuff. See, 10 new base classes, 5 new races, 150 subclasses. That includes all of the classes that are in the player's handbook, as well as the 10 classes that they added on their own. 50 new feats, exotic weapons, magic items, 130 new spells. I'm hoping that that the quality on it is going to be good. They have of the base classes, I believe they said they have a witch, they have a necromancer, they have not sure if it even says what else, but they've play tested most of this over time, and basically this is a combination of stuff that they've put out before. But it looks like they have race-wise a mouse guard type character. They talked about the teddy bear during one of the live streams from Gen Con this week. Well, this past weekend. Basically, they have a toy race that they've been animated. So you could play Pinocchio, you could play teddy bear, stuff like that. So all stuff that you would need to get DM approval, but kind of cool. So we have Alchemist, Captain, Craftsman, Gunslinger, Investigator, Martyr, Necromancer Warden, War Mage, and Witch. And then they have, they were talking about it, they have single level classes that give you additional output on stuff that are basically akin to dips into other classes without necessarily, I mean, you can't do any more than one. And then the last thing that I found whenever I was watching Gen Con was these trees. Look at these things. If the picture is just super cool. I know the pink is kind of not necessarily a typical coloration, but the trees themselves are super, super cool. They have this underneath them, and then you can put the foliage on top to use them as trees throughout. I was having a lot of problems finding miniatures for trees and cover and things like that. And these ones, I saw them in the background of one of Nerd Immersion's videos, and they just look super, super cool. So totally worth it. Definitely worth checking out. So that is everything in regards to all the Kickstarter stuff that I've been keeping an eye on and working on. Yeah. But super cool stuff. Let's go ahead and get back to... Yep, right one. Cool. So I hope everybody's doing well today. Anything in particular you want to talk about D&D, LARP-wise and whatnot? Feel free to bring it up in the chat. Also, if my sound levels sound off, feel free to let me know as well. This is only my third stream over YouTube. I think it's working out okay. I'm kind of upset. A few of the items that I used previously on my streams to track followers and whatnot like that, they are no longer available on the websites that I previously got them on, so I'm going to have to look for some new background stuff. But overall, things are working out pretty well. I have the new logos for the new LARP. Those are all done. I got a couple extra ones because Erica knew that I liked one of the particular styles, so she threw it in there just for freebie, which was great. Currently, she's working on another map project for me for the other continent of the world. Not sure if I'm going to be using that in the LARP at all, but I still want to have it just in case. Other than that, I had my live stream on Friday where I went through all of the different conditions and all of the different skills and basically ran through all of those. I feel like I'm in a very good place in regards to that. So all I really need to do is get my wording down appropriate so that it all flows the same way. And then I'm going to get it to the proofreaders and see where we're at. Hopefully I'll be ready for it for January. But that all depends on if I take the time to get all of the wording down properly. I'm hoping to have the book out for about 60 pages. I don't want it to be any longer than that. Hopefully we'll be getting back into the D&D game this weekend. I think we had hit our 6 number. I believe I saw that. So super excited on that. We're going to have to be making some changes. Some people are not necessarily having the best time with their characters, so I'm trying to figure out the best way to handle some changes that are coming down the pipe. But we'll see how that goes. Yeah. So that's really about it in particular in regards to this stuff. I am going to go ahead and load up Arena and make sure that Magic the Gathering Arena works with the setup as I have it, just so that I am sure that my camera is working as well as everything else. They released the new set this past weekend. So it is, what is it, Innistrad? So it's all werewolves and vampires and whatnot. So, yeah. So I'll be playing a little bit in regards to that, and then I might get on the Xbox for a little bit. But if anybody has any questions on the LARP stuff or the D&D stuff, feel free, ask away. Otherwise, I'm just kind of relaxing for the day and going from there. As soon as this game starts to load. Let's check it out. That's the Xbox. Let's see. There we go. Now we're baking bacon. Okay, so cast 20 black or green spells, 20 blue or green spells. Well, seeing as green is my main color of choice for Magic, I don't think I'll have an issue with that. But it seems like I'm having some server issues. So maybe I will end up playing something on the Xbox instead. So I already bought a bunch of the cards for this. I already am in the mastery set. So let's go ahead and I'm not going to play my white, blue, and green deck. We'll go with my token quick land deck. Okay. Turn the volume up on the game and see where we're at. Hopefully I don't blow out anybody's eardrums, because I don't want that. Hello, game. Interesting. Okay. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay, we got 2 lands, 2 dryads, teleportation circle. Okay. We'll keep that. I'm going to turn that down just a little bit more. Hope you guys can hear that. If you guys can't hear the music for the game, please let me know. It seems like it's coming through, but I want to make sure. I don't want to blow out any eardrums, but I also... Okay, they have 134 cards in their deck. I never suggest that, but there were a lot of people that were... Never mind. I win for free. I'll take it. Got a free mastery orb. I'll take it. Anybody doing anything new and exciting out there? I've just been working. Okay, another Cave of the Frost Dragon. That's good. Sludge monster. That's kind of gross. Okay. Cool, but gross. So basically the whole focus of this deck that I am running is quick white creatures that gain life, quick green cards that gets mana in play very, very quickly, trying to rush out some of the bigger creatures in the deck. We'll see if I can actually get to any of that. Finally got around to rebuilding the basement. Hey, that's fair. That was a very necessary thing for you to do, so I'm glad you got it done. 3 lands, Ranger class, Innkeeper. Yeah, we're good. Keep. Yeah, getting that basement done was very, very necessary for you. So I'm glad you got it worked on and got it out of the way. Shambling Ghast. Give a creature -1/-1. It's not done. Getting there. Okay. I mean, even that is still better. I'll play the Innkeeper. They're probably going to kill that, but no attacks. Enter. So my Ranger class should get everything 1/1s pretty quick. That's fine. Pass. No blocks. 1 damage is okay by me. 3 damage is okay by me. My turn. I'll play... I'm gonna go ahead and play this land tapped. I will then play the Ranger class, get another creature, gain a life next, attack with both of those. Done. No blocks. Okay. Play that forest. Play that Ranger class. The Ranger class card from the D&D set is one of the best, I think, in the set. Super cheap to play. You get a creature for it. Then whenever you attack, get a +1/+1. Worth it. Okay, so not going to attack. Gonna go ahead, I'll boost up this Swarm Shambler if he doesn't attack. I'm gonna let it go. I'd rather pay the kicker cost for that to get other planes out. Play that now. The other Swarm Chandler. Okay. Orcus. Sweet, sweet. Yeah. Each other creature gets minus X. Okay. Cool. Resolve. Well, at least I saved my one creature so far. Unless he finds something to do. Definitely not attacking. Okay. One, two. Okay. I'm going to level that up. Vorinclex. Nice. Okay. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. I'm not going to attack. Oh, dang. I should have. I would have got 2+1s. Everything is fuzzy, like it's out of focus. Not sure if it's just on my end. It does not look fuzzy on my picture of the stream, but give me 1 second and I'll check it out on my phone. It definitely well could be. Pass to attackers. I am going to resolve. Pass to blockers. And I lose. Okay, let me see how it's looking on my phone. It doesn't look bad on my phone. I'm not sure. I will have to ask Nay how it's looking on her end. Okay. Got 6 green lands, so that'll be good to start. I've had some issues with that, but it might be. It might be. Like I said, looking at it on mine, it didn't look that way. But you never know. Because the other thing is, while I'm streaming, I'm running a bunch of equipment in here. And if Nay is playing a game or watching a video in the other room, that could also throw off the stream as well. So Unforgiven 7. Okay. We shall see. There we go. Try and go. I know I can also, I can probably stream this stuff with less equipment on YouTube because I could just use the actual camera. But I don't know how that would turn out per se. So I got used to Twitch with OBS and all the other programs running. So now that it's easier, kind of, it kind of throws me for a loop a little bit. I found out that my computer is too slow to run the camera that I bought, which really bums me out, but it is what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Get the +1/+1 on attacking creatures. Might as well try to go for the throat. Scoot Swarm is not nearly as scary as it once was. I'll wait till next turn. Okay, and they give up. I will take that win for sure. Oh. I'm just glad that this weekend I don't have any deliveries. I don't have any deliveries the following weekend either. So if I can get everything caught up at work, I might actually be able to relax for one day. I got a good amount of cleaning done here. It doesn't look that way. Okay, Larry says it wasn't fuzzy at first, but it is now. Not sure when it got fuzzy. Was listening but not watching. Then I started watching again and noticed it was weird. Okay. It says that I have an excellent connection. My stream health says it is excellent. No issues. Stream is healthy. And my stream settings are still good. It's at low latency so that I can kind of keep up with chat. So we'll keep an eye on it. And I sent Nay a message, so hopefully she'll get back to me at some point. Okay, 2 lands. Claim the waste. Yeah, I'm good. I think that actually was just her. Yeah, she said she'll check it out. It's not Wait, I am seeing you this weekend, Gil. At least if we're playing D&D. It is not at all about whether I get to see you or not. It is whether I have to throw and or catch multiple hundred of cases. Oh yeah, no, I definitely appreciate it. My goal is to learn how to do everything here on YouTube, because whenever I get the LARP stuff up and running, looks fine on your side. Thank you. Whenever I get the LARP stuff up and running, rather than having any fluff in the rulebook, I'm going to have all of the descriptions on the lineages and all that kind of stuff in YouTube videos. So that way people can just watch the things they care about. Good, probably just my crappy internet. Yeah, it might be. But yeah, I want to have all the story stuff in YouTube videos. So if people don't care about that stuff and just want to go play a game in the woods where they beat up their friends, they can do that. Yeah, I always catch the cases. Specifically the cases. But you're right. I am always the catcher. That is true. I just need to make sure that it is abundantly clear that it is just for the cases of crab cakes. Because given the term bear, even though it's been my nickname since I was born, it has different connotations. And I want to make sure that there aren't insinuations made. That's first strike and death touch. That would kill him. Okay. Gonna block that. He's gonna get a zombie card, but that's fine. Good. Dang it. Another first strike. Things do not look good for Homestar Runner. Teleportation circle. That would be useful. Let's play this first. I need the land. Two planes. Play land. Next. No tax. Because first strike and death touch is just gross. No bueno. Got to figure out a way to deal with that. Pass two attackers. Well played, sir. Well played. Oh, you want me to discard a card, eh? I will decline that. Sacrifice an artifact, creature, or land. Fine. That's good. Okay. No blocks. Land. Bailoff. No tax. Dang it. Come on. Fine. Discard that. Okay. There's that, there's that. Come on, I can make it. Or not. I are so dead. Okay. Yep, totally dead. Dead, deadity, dead, dead, dead. D-E-D, dead. Oh, well. That's okay. That's okay. Okay. I am probably going to cut this stream at 11. Just because I want to get up at a decent hour. And I did not sleep well yesterday. Left and came back, and you're nice and crisp now. Yeah. It's all good, man. Did you see the, were you here whenever I showed off the cover of the new module? The very sexy Displacer Beast. It's so pretty. Okay. I was watching a lot of Nerd Immersion, a lot of his streams over the course of yeah, so cool. Over the course of Gen Con, Ted posted a lot of videos, and he went to the WizKids booth a lot, and he designed a creature for the Kobold Press, I think for Tome of Beast 2, I believe. And they made a mini out of it, so he went and grabbed the free mini they were giving away at Gen Con. But he showed off a lot of cool stuff, and I just have a lot of respect for him because he's very no bones about it. He's also very much a 3rd edition D&D player, which I can relate to and get behind. I will play the Gnarland. Not kept. I'm not going to attack because that would be stupid. But yeah, I have to figure out how to make thumbnails for YouTube, and I re-downloaded DaVinci Resolve, which hopefully my computer can handle. And yeah, gonna start making videos. I figure I will do videos on all the lineages for the LARP. I will do reviews on some LARP weaponry, because I am going to be, as soon as I get my EIN number, I'm going to be making some purchases. I don't want to give anybody that, so next. So far I've been very pleased with the Epic Armory stuff, specifically the masks. I think they're very cool. The spider mask is super creepy. The masks I am using for the gnolls are also super creepy, but they're a bit cheaper. But I'm gonna paint those. Enchanted creature has lifelink, and whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, put up 1/1 counter on it. Ooh, yeah, that's gonna hurt. Pass to attackers. I don't want to have a lot of monsters for the game to start off. Because I ran into the problem that I tried to have too much monster diversity. Number? What's in a number? Yeah, I just, especially with the COVID era. Hold on. I'll read what Larry said. I dig the YouTube format just because it doesn't lock my phone up. Can watch and still do other stuff on my phone. So that's fair. Yeah, Nay was having a lot of problem with Twitch, and it's also very hard to get any discoverability on Twitch. Not that, I'm super big on that, but whenever it comes to the LARP stuff, I need to be a little more cognizant of it. So I figured this doesn't require people to make, special logins and all that other stuff. Almost everybody watches something on YouTube at some point. So that was just kind of the thought. I don't regret doing it, but I definitely think that this format works a lot better for me personally. But we shall see. I didn't want to force myself to play anything, in particular over the course of this week. But starting next week, I want to get back into the Minecraft on Mondays and some other games. I want to get back into playing Dark Alliance because I was having fun with it, but it was kind of taking the place of some other things. But Gil and I are both looking forward to Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, because I think it's the perfect mix of the shooter genre and the fantasy genre. We've kind of been geeking out about that a little bit. And 3/6. Okay, I can play that next turn. He already has trample, so there's no reason to do that. We'll leave it here for now. No attacks. End turn. Because if I play this card next turn, whenever I play the Ochre Jelly, it should come out with double the amount of tokens, which is gross. And it already has trample. That already has trample. So I'll give the Rune of Might to my old Gnawbone. Pass 2 attackers. Sure, Senger Vampire. Go ahead, attack. I am very excited to get back to D&D. I don't know about you guys. I have missed it a lot. But we'll see. Well, ye shall see how it goes. I think there's going to be some drastic shakeup in the game. For no apparent reason. Okay, come on. Opponent discards 2 cards. Shoot. Bye-bye, Old Gnawbone and the Rune of Might. Vorinclex, go. 3, 4, 5. He can go. Froghemoth, I'm going to keep back. Good, good. I have no idea what that means. Oh, never mind. I'm dumb. I am dumb. You are right. You are Pierce. No, not a Rakshasa. It's probably going to do something weird. Yep. Okay, fine. 3, 4, 5. So it should come in as a 10-10. Yes. Good. No attacks. They win because they have a flyer, but... yeah. Well played. Well played. If only one of my guys had reach. But they don't. You win. You win. I'm not even blocking. I are dead. Rawr. Hey, I got a lot of stuff. And a lot more stuff. It said it gave me packs, so okay. What'd I get good? Slogurk the Overslime. Legendary Ooze. Whenever a land card is put into your graveyard from anywhere, put a 1/1 on it. Remove 3 1/1 counters, return it to its owner's hand. Whenever it leaves the battlefield, return up to 3 target land cards from your graveyard to your hand. Well, that's kind of cool. Let's... do I add it? I definitely add it to this deck because it already has the appropriate colors. Green and blue, green and blue. Okay. Oh, I had 2 of them. Cool. Yeah, I'll go ahead and add it to that deck. I have way too many cards in this deck, though. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter. I want to keep that. Let's get rid of the equipment. Dancing Sword. Delver's Torch. Wizard class. Valkyrie's Sword I'll keep. No, I won't. Guild Thief, cool. Okay. Should be good. So I've been having a lot of good luck with this deck in particular. It's all about life gain, but life gain that triggers 1/1 counters, and all of the creatures in it kind of play off of each other. Lots of fast creatures. Not as much green as I normally do. This is mainly a white deck, but it has a little bit of blue and a little bit of green just to kind of compound things. I almost said compost things, but that wouldn't have been appropriate either. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so this priest, every time I gain life, it gets +1/+1 counter on it. These 3 dueling coaches, whenever they enter play, they put 1/1 counters on creatures. I'm not blocking that. Oh, look, I play that. I play this. I will search for a blue. I will next no attack. End turn. Resolve. Pass. Okay. Well, this is not starting off too great. Okay. Play that. Dueling coach. Put a 1/1 on itself. Okay. Yep, not gonna live through this. Dueling coach. I just conceded because, yeah, they wampa stomped me. That's okay. All well and good. So if anybody has any questions about the Wild Beyond the Witchlight book, feel free, ask away. I have the hard copy of it sitting right there. Super pretty like. And it is coming out in the next like 2 hours on D&D Beyond anyway. So you might want to change your username to Reddit. Aw, that's bad, man. I wasn't adopted. Let's see. Okay, now this one's gonna be good. Keeps it. One white mana. Cleric class. If you would gain life, gain that much plus 1. Next, I will play this as green. And whenever a creature enters the battlefield, gain 1 life. This. I will play that. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, gain 1 life. There we go. No attacks. Starting off with 26 life. Feels good. Okay, so I'm going to tap 2. I'm going to draw a green. I'll play this, show that, just keep it untapped. It takes 4 to do that. No attacks. Yes. Okay. That is totally okay because I'll play Forest. I will play this on the Guild Thief. Draw a card. Cool. Anytime the Guild Thief deals damage, it goes up by +1/+1. Okay. Need to leave 4 mana open for the Guild Thief cunning action, so he can't be blocked. Or not if he decides to keep attacking like this. now we got it going. Okay. Yes, don't attack. Don't attack. Idiot. Okay. I need 4 mana left open. I got that. You need to attack me this turn. Okay. Okay, that was bad. Okay. One, two, three. I will put a 1/1 counter on that guy. And I'll put it on that guy. And that guy. And that guy. And that guy. Okay. Well, I need to activate that. Don't have wait, 4? I need 5. Next combat. $22, $32, 37. Okay, it's gonna be close. Five, 10, 15, 18, 19, 20. My turn. Five, 10, 15, 16, 18. 18. Okay. Next to combat. Mm-hmm. Sacrifice a creature. Sorry about that. Yeah. $12, $24. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stop the life flip-flops now, though. He's wondering why his creature didn't get double strike. Whenever a land is put in a graveyard from anywhere, put it 1/1, remove 3/1/1 counters, leaves better. Okay, so I'm going to activate that first. Good. Okay. Okay. Sacrifice creature. Sure. Play. Mm-hmm. Nope. Nope. I will leave it at that. This is a long game, for sure. Can't be blocked except creatures with power 4 or greater. Okay. By creatures with power 4 or greater. Oh, okay. 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 What you doing? Oh, okay, they're gonna pull one of these. They're gonna hang out and think I'm gonna quit. Because I almost flipped my phone. It's okay. I'll sit here. I'll wait. It's all good. Go ahead and use all your timeouts. It's fine. So far, looking at it, I really, really like the Herringon race. I think it's super cool. The carnival games are pretty good. I think they're a little generic, but they're pretty good. I like how they broke it up because it hits a lot of the notes of the Feywild itself. There's nothing in there other than the monsters and maybe some of the magic items that I plan on using for the current situation. But I definitely think that I might use some of the magic items and the monsters. They have a Jabberwocky in there, which is cool. Creepy living marionette doll. Let's see if I can get it on the camera. Super creepy. Yeah, no, that's fair. For the most part, most of the Fae that are in here are already in other books. But the Jabberwock is really, really cool. Oh, he's finally doing something. Okay, blockers. And I can't block that guy, so. $66. Oh, that's so bad, but it's good. Okay, I'm going to boost that angel. Whenever an angel you control dies, each other player creates. Yep. Sacrifice creature. Okay, bye-bye. Sacrifice a creature. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. And it will put a counter on that one. Okay, we're gonna do that activated ability. Play that. But yeah, overall, some of the puns that are in the book are really good. I like the descriptions of some of the stuff. Oh no, I goofed up. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose. But that's okay. I might be okay. Doubtful, but I might be okay. Nice. Okay. While I'm waiting to see if I die, let's see if there's anything else. Just some of the art is so cool. Like the Bullywug Noble Court. They're doing a lot of stuff with it. I think it's super cool. That's fair. I'm kind of hoping I get one of my planeswalkers that I can just banish his guy back to his hand, and he loses all of his counters and all that other stuff. But I have to get him out of 42 cards, so I could do the old what is it, Yu-Gi-Oh! The Heart of the Cards, but I don't believe in that. I'm just gonna draw whatever I'm gonna draw. Come on. You used all your timeouts. If you time out now, I win. Or are you not having fun anymore? What's wrong? Come on, timer, run out. Run out. He doesn't have any timeouts left. He's probably just doing this hoping that I concede. It's not going to happen. Okay. My turn. Okay. Really finish it here. Four. Okay. $247 life. That one bonehead mistake. I totally forgot he had a death touch guy on the board. It is 11:03. Got one more mastery token. Might as well use that. Okay, folks, I am going to head off to bed because I have work tomorrow, Wednesday. Not sure what I'm going to be playing yet. It might be Dark Alliance. It might not. But we shall see. And then Friday, I will be working on LARP stuff because I need to get that book finished. So thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Have a great night, and I will see you guys next time.